Okay, so this is another way the GED can write the question. We want to take our skills and go to the GED test as early and often as we can. So as soon as I get my little cursor, here we go. So here's what they're doing. Sorry, the screen jumped on me. I'm gonna move it. There we go. So we're looking at X, Y, and Z. That's one of the discomforts of math, and we return to math, is letters and numbers next to each other. Let's not worry about them too much. They're just gonna say somewhere on here, 4 over 5, 5 over 4, and 0.14 are gonna land, and they have to answer it this way. So they're complicating with, this is no different than the line up the grandkids and the cousins and take a picture, shortest to tallest. This is the same thing. So they're just doing it in a way that's tedious. So real quick, we're going to compare 4/5 and 5/4 and go which one is bigger, which one's smaller. It's fairly obvious. This is more than one. This is like 5/4. This is $1.25. But we're doing a different skill right now. We know to cross multiply. This says 16 because it's 4 times 4. This is 25. So 4/5 should come first. That means X, the X, because we're just using that as a symbol, is less than, there's that inequality thing. If we remember, maybe our teacher called it an alligator, Y, because Y is 5/4. So at some point down here, it has to look like this. X is smaller than Y. We call this the alligator. The alligator always eats the bigger number because alligators are always hungry. They just always eat. So this one checks out. This one has them backwards. No good. This one has them backwards, which is no good. This one says X is smaller than something else, which is smaller than Y. So that one still checks out. Remember, it's lining up the grandkids. It's saying X is here and Y is here, and it's saying Z is in the middle. So we just got to a 50-50 by doing one of our skills. And yes, they're asking this in a tedious way, for sure. So A and D are legit. B and C are no good. So next thing we're going to do, we got to compare this stuff to 0.14. So what we're going to do is take 4/5, which is X, that thing, and we're compare that to 0.14. Whoa. Now we can look at this pretty quickly. See, it's less than 1. So, but we can math it out real quick. We can't type this into a calculator in that order. So we're going to kick this number out just to show 5 divided by 4. 5 can't go into 4 because 4 is too small. And since it's too small, we got to add a dot and a 0. We put a dot up here. 5 goes into 40 8 times. So 5/4 is 80 cents. 80 cents is less than $1.40. So, and remember, this is X and this is Z. Z is the biggest. So Z should come in last. This is 4/5 is the X. Y is the 5/4. Ah, crap, I did that wrong. I gotta edit that one out. I gotta remember to edit this real quick. We have to compare 5/4 and 1.4. These are the two numbers we have to compare, these two, because both have X as the smallest. Now we just have to know which of these two is bigger. Well, 5/4, the quickest version of that is I have 5/4, I have $1.25. If we can mentally do that and feel confident, we're 100% sure that $1.25 is less than $1.40. But if we're not in a spot where we can do that mentally, if we could use a calculator, we would do 5 divided by 4, and our calculator would say $1.50. If we can't, we got to kick that number out and do something real quick by hand. 4 divided into 5 or by 5. 4 goes into 5 one time. 1 times 4 is 4. With a remainder of 1, we bring down that 0. 4 goes into 10 2 times. I got to remember to put my little dot there, line up my stuff there. I'm running out of room, sorry. 10 minus 8 is 2. Borrow that 0. 4 goes into 25 times. I didn't even have to do that last step because I can see that $1.20 something is a dot less than $1.40 something. So that bit of work, we can get that right 100% of the time. GED is really good at writing things in a tedious way. But with our skills that we just worked on, we can knock these out 100% of the time and always be right.